My name is Daniel Dreyfus, and I'd like to spend just a moment or two telling you about some of the high points of my involvement with iMMACC. You know, as I think back on it, I've been involved with computers and the internet since its infancy. I put up a web page, which really is like a brochure, and I was thinking, you know, today it's like a brochure stapled to a telephone pole in a neighborhood where people can't see it. But in the early days, 10 years ago, it was enough. I think I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars from business that came as a result of someone seeing my web page, and they said, you know, what's this thing with a web page? Is that a good idea? Would you recommend it? Turned into a good business source. But a couple of years ago, things changed. I mean, I had investments and I was able to avoid the big crash and have other investment property, but I could see into the future that I needed to get a plan B. Things I've been doing since 1989 were having a real prolonged dry spell. And it's hard as you get mature in your career to find something interesting that you can do. You can actually get enthusiastic about it. So I've been most pleased with the educational experience here. You know, the cost of involvement for me, I can make 10 times that the first time I get a business transaction from it. So that wasn't really an impediment, but it took me a month before I joined. I worked a month on restructuring my website based on what I'd learned just from like eavesdropping on iMMACC, that it needs to be more interactive. Video generates better response. It needed to have a call to action and needs to be positioned with keyword search phrases. Didn't know any of that. Learned a lot of it. If you look at Southern California Cool Roof, it's at the top. Spiritual marketing research. Blog post I put up yesterday, what it was, I can't remember it. But to get the skill to be able to put things right up at the front. iMMACC mentoring, competitive phrase. Working on one now called Cold Call Champion. Since I've been doing that for 35 years, I figure I'm a champion. You know, I've been through the battle and I'm still standing. Information product, and to know how through iMMACC education to be able to promote it. You know, there's so many things back there. You just need to find 2 or 3 that appeal to you, that you feel, you know, this is something you can run with. And working on the information product from the inside, developing, it's taken a little bit longer to put it together than what I'd imagined. But I know once it's done, I'm using Scrivener, which I kind of love, to sort and organize my ideas. I got 6 pages worth of outline notes, and they're being put into a format that can go out using a sales page through Optimized Press to promote it, as well as, I mean, I've just got a list of 15 different ways to get it exposed online. Also now learning how to promote other people that are doing this without having to go through the effort of developing it. Just take something that's pre-made, ready, packaged, go out and promote that. There are so many ways, through RSS feeds, through article marketing, through the blogs. I knew none of this. Didn't know what a blog was. Knew what a web page was. But it took me a long time to get that video. I wound up having to hire somebody to do it, and after I got in iMMACC, I found in like 10 minutes how to do it myself. So I guess that covers the basics of it. And it's terrific to have a CEO that's approachable, became millionaire in his 20s, not just a flash in the pan out here marketing the latest, you know, last year's one-hit wonder, but someone with staying power that brings current new information to your attention so that you can benefit, pick, choose, and just find the things that appeal to you and run with them. Bartles and James used to say, thanks for listening, so let me echo that here, and wish you a great day and a successful career. One more thing, not a job, a career, a business with the tax advantages and responsibilities. That's the way to wealth. You can't be working for someone else and forking over your, you know, creativity and best efforts. When you learn how to invest in yourself, you're on the road to prosperity. So I wish you the best.